Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Psychopath Exposure. My name is Kita. I'm gonna be doing a little Q&A tonight, real quick. Q&A. Just gonna read this comment that came in. I made a video a couple of days ago about writing a letter to the narcissist ex, or the psychopath ex, or the toxic person that discarded you, and how it's a bad idea. But someone commented, this one comes from Hansel van der Ley, and he says, does sending an email asking if she's dead yet fit in that category? Thought that was pretty funny. So I reply, actually, yes. It does fit in the category because low-key sounds like you're wanting to stick it to them, hence breaking no contact and resetting the counter back to day zero. Guys, every time you have contact with the psychopath narcissist, whether you're telling them off or whether you're begging them to come back because you're still trauma bonded and under the spell of the narcissism, that's considered breaking no contract. Excuse me. That's considered a breach of the contract, the no contact contract. Say that fast, upside down. So Hansel replies and he asks for my opinion. So he says, I will say that for me, it resets the clock on them ever wanting to contact me. It's the quiet period that makes them think they can come back. So I purposely denigrate them so they know they're not welcome. Your thoughts? Well, first of all, you use the word denigrate. I like that word. Sounds like desecrate. So I'm going to write a song and use both of those words. Thank you. I just learned a new word. I actually didn't know what denigrate meant. And I thought you misspelled degenerate or desecrate. Yeah, that's what I thought of it. I looked it up before I made the video. So thanks for that. Look, guys, I know what you're trying to do here. I know you think you got the high ground like Obi-Wan, but you don't. This sounds to me, and look, and I'm not picking on you. You asked for my opinion. I've walked in those shoes before. You think that you're the badass because you're sticking it to them and because you want to make sure that they know that you can never come back. So I'm going to go ahead and send them an email asking them if the Grim Reaper has come for their soul yet. No. Now, let's flip the script for a moment. Okay, let's flip the script. Let's imagine that you're the narcissist or the toxic person that did your thing and you dumped your partner in the street, right? Discarded them. And you're moving on, you already got a new chick and you're living your life and you're smearing the name of your ex and whatever. And 6 months later, you get an email from your ex. And you open the email and it says, are you dead yet? Just like, that's all it says. Do you really think that you're sticking it to me by doing that? Like, really? Like, you don't even have to flip the script. If someone did that to me, I would think they're the biggest pathetic losers on the planet. And if it's a relationship situation like that where things ended really bad, and we're talking about narcissism here, we're talking about psychopaths and toxic people and crazy borderline chicks and histrionic personality disorder and stuff like that, when things get like crazy, and then you get an email and you're thinking to yourself, oh, they're probably reaching out, see how I'm doing, maybe they're going to apologize. Maybe, who knows what it's going to be. And you open the email and like, are you dead yet? Like, I'm going to think you're a creep. I'm going to think you're stalking me. You know, if I was the narcissist, I would find narcissistic supply with that. That would make me laugh. That would confirm that I still have power over you. Okay, what you're doing is you're giving the opportunity for the narcissist to feel a surge of power. She's going to think that she still owns you. That's validation for her. That's confirmation that she lives inside your head. I don't care what you say that you're not going to let her back. I know you're not. I know you want her to burn in hell. I know. I know. But that's not the way she's going to see it. She's going to see you as pathetic. She's like, look at that. This guy can't stop thinking. He's so pathetic that he took the time to email me to ask if I was dead yet. Brother, that sounds like low-key you want to talk to her. You just broke, if you did that, you broke no contact. Okay? If you did that, you broke no contact. And I don't care how much you hate. A lot of people think they hate someone, but there's a thin line between love and hate. They're not opposites. Love and indifference are opposites. You want to get back at this chick? You do the work that you need to do to move forward, to heal, to where this is not something that's even in your head anymore. And you become indifferent to her. Where if one day you run into her in the middle of the street, you're going to look at her and you're not going to give a shit. You're going to be like, there goes that narcissist piece of crap. And there she goes, and that's the end of that. And you continue doing what you were doing. And that's the end of it. You continue doing what you were doing, right? You don't lose sleep. You don't make a big deal out of it. It's like, oh, there they go. Holy shit. And there they went, and that's that. You become indifferent because she's going to be expecting for you to like cause a scene or to go up to her and yell at her, or maybe to go up to her and apologize, or to try and see if there's a way that you guys can get back together, you know, because she's going to be flaunting her looks. And if she sees that she still has power over you, she's winning. All these narcissists, especially the narcissistic women, the female narcissists, they just want to know that they have power over you. That's all they want. Like the male narcissists, they want to get in your pants. But the female narcissists, the female psychopaths, they just want to confirm that they still control you, that they still have power over you. They're not going to sleep with you. They're going to make you beg. They're going to get you to that point where you think you're going to get some, and then they're still not going to give it to you, okay? And if they do, they're not true psychopaths, okay? You might be dealing with a borderline chick, all right? And then you'll be caught up in that drama. You'll be caught up in that cycle, and it's just going to be confusing to you. It's going to be, it's not good, man. It's not good. I wouldn't do that. Hopefully you haven't done that. And if you have, hopefully she blocked your email so she doesn't even see it. Like seriously, I don't want you to do this because I know how these lowlifes think. Okay? That's why I wanted to flip the script, not just putting yourself in her shoes or the other. Just put yourself in any situation where there's someone that you don't want to talk to and you haven't heard from them in like 6 months, and then you get an email from them and you're like, you know, wow, this person's reaching out. Like if you're not a fucking piece of shit, you're going to read that email. You're going to be like, oh, I wonder what they have to say. And you're probably going to be expecting some sort of an apology or some sort of an amendment, or, you know, just breaking the ice because you guys had a good relationship. And then you open it and you see some shit like, are you dead yet? Like, I don't know. To me, like if the girl sent that to me, I would assume that she's flirting, and that's like a way back in. But I would never take that like, oh, I would never take that like as a negative, like, oh my God, I'm so hurt. She thinks that I'm dead to her, and then she's hoping that I die. I'm not gonna take it that way. I don't think anybody would take it that way. So don't do it to yourself, man. If you haven't done it, don't do it to yourself. But do start your no contact again from day 0. Start again. Start checking off those boxes every day, man. Because every day that goes by, your power is gonna double. Okay, and it exponentially is gonna keep doubling and doubling and doubling and multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. Okay, and you're gonna get to a point where you're not even gonna consider sending your ex an email, you know, asking if she was still alive. That would be the last thing that would ever cross your mind, right? It would be the last thing that crossed your mind, because you have better things to do, and you're living a good life. You know what I mean? And hopefully, you know, you meet a new chick if you haven't already, and once that happens, if you meet a good girl, you're not even gonna want to get back into this drama. And once you meet a good girl, it's like, you know, unless you're a narcissist and now you want to start flaunting your girlfriend on social media and showing her off, like that's ego shit. Like you meet a good girl and you don't even give them the time of day anymore. Like it's like good. I wish you the best and have a good life. I hope you heal from NPD if that's even possible, which is not. Just be well, bless you on your way, and you live your life and you move forward and you attract bigger and better things and you leave that demonic shit behind you. All right, but thanks for writing that in. I did find it was funny. I didn't expect you to respond again in all seriousness. I thought you were just clowning, but thanks for that. I appreciate it. I hope this information helps you people if you guys are thinking about writing to your ex and any type of a resentment letter, an angry letter, an apology letter, an amends, a gratitude letter, any type of letter. Do not contact your narcissist ex for nothing. Let them go, move on, move forward. Let that be the end of it. All right? So that's all I got for now. If you guys got a question you would like me to answer on the video, drop them below in the comments. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.